Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ACL Sydney 2014 Day 2 Championship Sunday. I'm Dr. Curry, joined by Il Maniac, as I called him last night. You're not happy about that, are you?
Oh, whatever. I'll roll with anything.
You roll with anything anyway. We have some great games on. I just looked at the bracket before we sat down here, and I've got to say, we have some amazing games straight off the break. You did see on your screens there, Team Immunity versus Storm. That's going to be on the main stage. And in the background, we have Avant-Garde versus Envy to kick it off. Play has already begun here. I see a few games going down right now. It's just full gear here at ACL Sydney Day 2.
It's going to be insane. Like, we saw a lot of work coming out of the teams yesterday, playing very, very well. We saw on the main stage Immunity dominating left, right and centre here at ACL Sydney. And just quickly, at the beginning of this cast, I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors that make this event happen. NVIDIA, Gigabyte, Plantronics, our headset sponsor, and BenQ supplying all of these fancy-dancy monitors. We're loving it here. But look, into the action. Up on stage, we're going to be having Immunity versus Storm, as we did mention. And Immunity have been dominating, but let's talk a little bit about Storm. They've come into the double elimination bracket in 5th seed.
So top of the double elim.
Yep, top of the double elim. And so far in their bracket they 3-1'd Exodus. They then 3-1 Pathfinder. And here they are meeting Immunity. What do you think we're going to be expecting out of this team?
Well, Pathfinder 3-0ing or 3-1ing them is no easy feat. They're currently fighting for their lives right now against, I think it's Dynasty. I'm not 100% sure, but that was a good feat on them for day one. But Storm, they're just, it was brought up last night because I was just chilling with a few of the casters, as you do, just we were recapping the day. And Storm were like the team which everyone's like, well, they should have been in the pro bracket. You know, they're better than, well, it's quite honest that they are better than Trident Rebellion. They've beat them several times in scrims and online competitions. And the fact that they should have been there, it kind of makes people wonder, well, they could actually go toe-to-toe with Immunity here. They can take a few maps off them, give them some struggle. But the problem with Team Immunity, as we said, that A, they're so dominant. But the second thing is, though, if you make one mistake, Team Immunity will capitalize, and that's a map. Like Team Immunity, they will wait for that one mistake, and it just costs teams big time. So they're happy to chill back, wait for a team to, as I say, make that mistake, and they'll just get the map.
That's right. Well, mistakes can't be made against Immunity, but that's the thing about this team. They will force you to make mistakes, and that's why they are currently undefeated, not only in pool play, where they went a clean sweep, obviously, 3-0, 3-0 in the bracket so far. And as you did say with Storm, they did come first in the open bracket. Now they've come into the, open pool play. They're now into the double elim in 5th seed. Now I was discussing with Mike yesterday that the dark horses of the event, because obviously you've got the big names, Immunity and Avant-Garde,
all of them,
all of those, but we were discussing who might throw it up. Now you did say that Storm's in the mix, obviously, but also Envy as well.
Yes.
Envy have played really, really well so far, and look, they're going to be coming up in our next series to be casted. I'm really excited basically to see all these games.
Oh, the Envy Avant game, I remember seeing that yesterday. I'm like, oh, that one there, that's going to be a good series. The Envy, they were just so dominant yesterday. We saw them several times on the stream, and it was scary. ACL Brisbane, they didn't place too well. They didn't scrim coming up to it. They didn't really practice at all. And they realized that. They only placed 8th in that, which is not where you would have expected them. And they kind of realized, well, we've got to pull our pants up here. Sydney's around the block. Let's actually, put our heads down, go for it. And they went hard out, and it's proving here today at Day 2 of ACL Sydney Championship Sunday, because they have just been going absolutely off. And I saw them prepping with Avant. They were just doing some pickup scrims, getting into it, and they're ready. Their heads are in the zone.
They're pumped. They were here on time, nice and early this morning. As we're seeing on screen at the moment, that's the Immunity boys. Always looking casual and look naked on the far side, laughing and carrying on with the ACL staff here. Now naked, just I want to special mention to him, this guy was going absolutely off his cracker yesterday against Avant-Garde. I witnessed a match where he went, I think it was 42 for 14. Unbelievable. And I think he ended up getting 7 caps in that domination game as well.
Well, it's not very often you actually see him go positive. And that's no insult to Naked. He knows that himself. He's mainly the OBJ player for the team of Immunity. And when he just goes flat out and goes positive, gets a lot of kills towards his name, you know something's going on right there with Team Immunity. And when he ended up top scoring, dropping that bomb, absolutely crazy. My Twitter feed blew up. It was just all naked dropping 40s there. And if he can do that on the main stage, Storm do not have a chance in hell, unfortunately, because that's just how strong they are. Of course, you got Shocks and Fighter also on the team. And when they go off, it's just scary. Buzzin', he'll always just be a solid player. You don't see him, mainly do anything stupid. He'll just play it safe, and it always works out quite well. They got such a dynamic team there. It's the reason why they're undefeated for nearly 2 years. Coming up, Naked, he's looking for his 4th ACL Brisbane victory here today. Buzzin' for his 3rd. Shocks and Fighter, I don't know what their record is, but I'm not surprised if it's actually quite high. So all these guys from Immunity, a little bit on the line here. They got a bit of a reputation, and so they should.
Yeah, indeed. And I also watched these guys in their bracket match yesterday up against Team Washed, which was the first team they faced, the 16th seed. And look, obviously, big difference between the first and 16th seed. They did 3-0 them. But these guys, it was all just play for them. They were team shooting everything towards the end. It just shows not only how serious they take at the time, but also how much fun they have. It's just, it's second nature to these guys.
It is. Well, Buzzin actually just got his live stream here on MLG.tv. If you want to check it out later on during the week, I wouldn't be surprised if his stream is MLG.tv/Buzzo. And I was watching them scrim, you know, as you do, you're just chilling, see what these players are up to, and they're just so relaxed. Even in online, even at LAN, they're just so confident in their ability to play that they don't need to worry about it.
That's right. And look, we're going to be getting into this game now. First game is going to be domination on strike zone. Who do we want to follow at the beginning of this match?
We got to follow Naked off the start.
We've got to be following Naked. And this guy, as we did say, he was going off left, right, and center yesterday. He is a rainbow-colored firecracker. Everyone's watching this guy. And he's going to go in, being the OBJ, straight in to secure this A. And we're going to be quickly going up here as Fighter's going into this B-dom. He's going to be getting first blood, kicking things off with us here. And we see in the background, Shock's taking down Swifty as well. So that was 2 down very early for the team to Storm before Fighter gets dropped.
Not too sure about that contestant there by Fighter. End up costing him the B flag as Fake got a nice little double. Heals Yelza now. He chucks down the trophy. That's going to be 2 of them there. They have plenty of protection. Immunity not going to be able to get this B. And you do see them actually now trying to get some middle map control. They do identify if they want to make a rotation maybe to the C flag, they got to have that top ground. Even maybe a B spawn trap could go on. You got to watch out for Immunity. They have some of the best rotations going around in the scene right now.
That's right. We're going to be quickly jumping over to Naked. He's 2-1 at the moment, and he's going to be pushing out here, going towards this B flag. Now, we did see just before that was yelled over in that direction, getting the shots out. Unfortunately, no tags. Going to be watching him as his team is 3 down at the moment. He's got to be careful what he does, and he does get dropped. So some nice work here by the Storm boys. On with Swifty at the moment, and we're going to be crossing over. Let's watch Luca off the spawn. And we're going to be seeing what he's going to do. He's at the back of B at the moment, running down the back. And look, 21-12 is scoreline in these early days.
Luca is possibly the youngest player here at the event, and he's so young yet so talented. He just doesn't miss any shots, but he missed those ones, unfortunately, cost him his life there. What I've noticed, though, we brought it up before, Immunity will wait for a mistake, and they're going to capitalize on it. Storm yet to make one run out.
That's right, indeed. And as we're just seeing now, Fate on the screen, he's going to be getting this A-Dom as well. So he's got that captured. Now that's 2 in the hands of Fate at the moment. So Immunity only have B. We're going to go back over to Naked. He's not going as well as he was yesterday, but he's running down into this C area. As we can see on the mini-map, not many 2B players around, but they are going to rush out and get him. And he was taken down. That was going to be Fate to take him down. Over with Buzzo now, captain of Team Immunity. And he does just get the kill there on Fate, dropping down. He's going to jump up through the window here, going towards C. As we see on the minimap, there is 1 player down here towards the kitchen. We're going to see what he does here. He does spot him, gets his shots on, takes him down. Nice work by Fate.
You do see Immunity, they're just on par with these rotations and they're focusing on that middle map control. There is a deficit starting to build here, but they're not going to worry about it too much. They're just really focusing hard on this middle map, and they're not going to let those points scare them too badly. What's great about Strike Zone Dominate? Oh, Luca just turns on Buzzo in the middle of the map. You got to love it here. Day 2 ACL Sydney. Make sure to join the conversation too on Twitter. Hashtag ACL Sydney. Yow's a Luke Henkel shot there, taking out Shocks on B.
It was some nice work there by the team of Storm. We just saw all down for a very slight second as Yells took down the player there in B. Now they are in control at the moment. Storm playing very, very well, in control of 2 of these points at the moment. Only A in control of Immunity at the moment. Naked, full red at the moment. He's getting the shots out with Buzzo. They're going to be trying to move into this B area. Buzzo getting the kill on Swifty and playing it safe at the moment. He does have the support there with Naked. They're going to be trying to get this B. As he's securing it, they're watching Kitchen. There is a player who's going to come out, and that's going to be Luca getting taken down. So it looks like they're going to have this 3 down for Storm at the moment. It's going to be 2 domination points to Immunity.
If Immunity can finish strong here in the final 1 minute and 40 seconds, they're not only going to close that gap, but they're also going to slow momentum towards the Storm team. Wouldn't be surprised if they actually do this. Naked, we've been watching him a fair few, but Yowls are just going big there. Let's actually watch Storm's point of view, because they've been put in the hot seat right now. They need to regain control of B. And I tell you what, look at the minimap in your top left-hand section. They've got this, but in the meantime, Immunity made that rotation to C, but that's a huge defensive kill there by Luca, and he might have just saved his team his home flag.
It was very nice work, and as I say that was Yells who's just got B then, so they are in control of B and C at the moment. There's a couple down for Immunity at the moment. We just saw Shocks getting dropped, some nice shots by Yells, but that's going to be Naked, gets some kills back for his team. Missing that 2-piece, looks like there was some solid tags there, but unfortunately not able to finish it off. Trying to make a move up these stairs here. 3 down, his whole team down at the moment. He did take down Luca before. That was Fate coming back to take him down, and Fate, 9 for 10 at the moment, 2 caps.
Fate, See what he's up to. They got a minute, or less than a minute actually, to extend that lead. 30 points now. This is scary.
I kept trying to cross to immunity, but they all kept dying.
They're dying. That's the scary part. Just look at this, guys. The two guys on Team Immunity that normally drop the huge numbers in the slaying department are both on the bottom. Fighter, 8 for 13. Shocks, 10 for 13. If those two don't heat up, Immunity are going to lose, plain and simple.
That's right. Shocks did end up finding the player there. Goes for the two-piece. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. We're going to cross back over to these Storm guys. They're just playing off the hook at the moment with Yells at the moment. They're going to be going in this back area, pushing towards B. They don't have control of the majority of these points at the moment. Immunity are trying to play the catch-up. 93 to 62, though, as this first half's going to be closing out.
Wow. This is actually quite shocking. Storm, literally a picture-perfect first half. They got a great start. They got that middle map control. They're on your screens. They know they've done a big job there, and they need to pump it up. I am actually looking over to Team Immunity. They don't have that much emotion on their face, but they're focused. They're keeping calm. They're not going to let it worry them. And the amount of times I've seen teams make a second round comeback in a domination game, especially on strike zone, I just can't, remember, it's just so hard. So I'm not too worried for Team Immunity, but Storm in a prime position right now to actually make an upset and take away map 1.
Let's check out Luca, one of the youngest players in our tournament and going the best, or seems to be the best in this game at the moment. 18 for 13. He is going to be pretty much their, basically their slayer at the moment, as Fighter was taken down in the background by Swifty, running into this B area. He spots the player, finishes him off. That Shock's getting dropped, and they're going to be taking B. So in control of B and C in these early days. Let's go check out Shocks. He's moving into this C area, finds the player. That was Fate. Unfortunately, not able to take him out, so Fate gets the kills there before running towards Kitchen and being taken down by Buzzo.
All right, Buzzo, we have to watch him. He's such a consistent player, and he's the only one dropping positive right now. Shocks, he's starting to heat up a little, so I'm in the kill feed. That's a massive kill there. That has given Team Immunity control of that B flag. If he died, it would have reset, and then the guys from Storm would have absolutely stormed it. Living up to the name, you do see them focusing quite heavy. They understand B is a priority. Fighter, there's one, spots the second, bails from the situation, gives the comms. In the meantime, though, there is a player currently on B for Immunity, and that is a huge two-piece by Naked. Just saved it for his team once again, and this is what I like to see from Team Immunity. They're getting themselves back into it in this second half of Strike Zone domination.
Yeah, it was really nice work by Immunity. Now, they are in control at the moment. However, B is being wholly contested, and Luca does take him down. And so it looks like Storm going to be back in front as they do secure B. So that's 2 points in the hands of this team of Storm at the moment. And Luca having a good eye on this Kitchen. Let's check out what Immunity's doing. They're dying. That's what they're doing. Let's check out Fighter. He's down the back here, and he's got some support. Full red at the moment, moving towards A, but that's going to be Fate with the nice two-piece to take them out. Crossing up tops, gets the three-piece. And
nice.
Yeah, let's see what he's going to be doing here. Looking down the stairs, we can check out these guys over at C.
Fighter, he's been focusing on this green stairwell, and it's working out extremely well, and that's a nice kill there. They're lighting up the kill feed, Team Immunity, and going to jump straight onto A. They've allowed Storm to capture B, and this could be a bit of a spawn trap, but Luca always getting those doubles before he finally dies. Fighter, he will die there, but at least he did get the neutralization. That's caused a distraction. That's going to pull one of the players from Storm away, and Immunity, with 2 minutes left, will need to capitalize on this right now.
Yeah, we'll just switch on this Oracle mode so we can see where these players are as we're with Buzzo, team captain of Immunity, is running in, trying to secure this B. 130 to 95 with 2 minutes 40 left. Immunity have a little bit of work ahead of them to come back. Obviously, plenty of time left for them to do it, but Storm really going head-to-head with them at the moment. It seems like they're really holding their own and may even take this match.
Huge respect for them. You got to admire it. There is actually a fair few people watching this right now in the crowd because they're a little bit stunned as I am. With 2:20 left, they have a substantial lead there. 38 points with 2 minutes left. Immunity, either they need to get 2 flags right now and neutralize one of the home flags, or get a triple cap, because guess what? They just can't do it on a 1 flag cap right now.
That's right, and we're still on board with Nakeezy at the moment as he's going to be going down, trying to get this C cap. Now, as we see on the minimap, there's not anyone around him, so it looks like they're going to get this. Let's go back into B, though, as we see it's going to be contested. That was Luca getting the kill before being stabbed in the face by Buzzo.
That panic knife by Buzzo coming in clutch, but Yalza was right behind Luke to give him some assistance. Naked now, he got capture on C. He's rotated straight to B, big kill, but he's got to get this double out the front. Tags a play, give the comms to his team. Oh, they challenges him, can't get that second one, though. Swifty defends his home flag quite nicely before Fighter's grenade cleans up Fate in the middle of the map. I'm just looking at the scoreboard right now, and I'm stunned just by the fact Shocks and Fighter are both dropping negative.
Yeah, that's insane. I didn't expect that. But look, early days, they're just shaking off the morning struggle here. But 111 to 158, I don't think they're going to come back here.
I can't see them coming back. Exactly right there. And this is the Storm which defeated Pathfinder. People questioned whether or not they'd be up to standard with Team Immunity. I tell you what, they are hanging with the best. And I don't want to put you on the spot here, but could we potentially see a little bit of an upset here?
I really think we could, at least in the early days in Game 1. But Immunity, these guys are professionals. They've been overseas, they've competed in MLG. Look, Storm just don't have that experience. So if there's anyone that can come back, it's Team Immunity.
Well, they did place extremely well at Champs, as you just said, and they were actually going to attend MLG Anaheim. They lost their position due to some unfortunate circumstances, but they bounced back quite nicely. They came into Brisbane with their heads up high, and they performed so well on day one. This is why I'm just shocked. You wouldn't have expected this from Team Immunity, but Storm on another level right now. There was a minute left and the game was already over. Storm realized they have this advantage, and the guys in the actual crowd right now, I do see a Vanguard and Envy. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a little shocked here, because they could be seeing these guys further on in that winner bracket.
Yeah, I'm shocked indeed. But look, we all love an upset. Shock's the only one alive for his team there for a moment in these last seconds of the match. And may I just say, Luca, 33, 34, 35.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what a two-piece. 35 for 26.
Yeah, stand up, Luke.
Luca.
Get in there.
Excellent work by this young player here at the ACL Sydney tournament. Guys, make sure you're shouting out at us, hashtag ACL Sydney. Get in on the conversation. You know you want to after that performance from Luca.
Okay, well, you just said join the conversation. Guys, I want to know your predictions right now. We saw map 1. It's safe to say that's gone in the completely opposite direction. I would have called it. Make sure you tweet us. Tell us who's taking this one. Immunity, are they going to make the comeback, or Storm? Could they make the first upset of day 2 here at ACL Sydney? Twitter handles are at Dr_Curry and
at ACL and Maniac.
That's it right there. Make sure you join the conversation, guys. We're going to go to a quick break. We have a Search and Destroy up next. It's on Warhawk. You don't want to miss it.